What's up, brothers? So, today, we're going to be telling army stories while we make some food. So, I'll think of one. Yesterday, told one from 2019. Let's tell one from my second deployment. Okay, so in 2021, 2022-2021-ish, I went to the National Capital Region, aka Washington, D.C., on an air defense mission, not riot control and everything else they got going on up there. And my team and I were on shift one night, and I can't say like where we were or anything like that, but I will say you could infer that DC, being the capital of our country, has a lot of history. It dates back to the beginning times of America, well, the United States as we know it. And so, because of that, it's very old, right? Lots of history. Well, we were sitting there on shift, and where we worked was already semi-creepy, I would say. So I would take, it's continuous operations, 24 hours, around the clock, all the time. Someone had to be up. So me, being in college at the time, I was like, okay, I'll stay up all night, let you two guys sleep, and I can just work on my college classes uninterrupted, and I'll keep an eye on everything, because at nighttime you're not doing too much, or at that time anyways. Well, I keep seeing stuff like the camera footage kept like going in and out, and it would catch my eye, but I honestly thought it was something to do with the systems, like, oh, just some flickering going on. Well, 3 a.m. our printer goes off, and I'm the only one sitting there. Well, that's not true. My NCOIC was laying on the floor sleeping, and my gunner was in one of our cots asleep. So the printer goes off. It scares me to death, because where we were at, what we were doing, like, it was dead silent, and I was just on the computer. So to go from reading my textbook to hearing the loud printer go off scared me to death. Well, I was like, well, maybe someone accidentally printed it via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Nope, that's not it, because it's a classified site. So you can't do that. There's no way, there's no capability to do that. And I go to the printer, I see what's being printed, and it's a bunch of gibberish, but then part of it says, take us to your leader. Or take us to your, something about a leader, take us to your leader. And I was like, okay, haha, Pacheco, stop messing with me. So I wake him up. I'm like, bro, really? And he swore up and down that he had no idea what I was talking about. Well, then the power goes out, so no lights, and it's super dark to get to the bathroom. And you gotta go, like, it's not simple to get to the bathroom where we were at. So me and my gunner go, and I'm like, I'm not going by myself, you're going with me. So we go, bring a flashlight. I'm sitting there, I'm on the toilet. It's 3:30 at this point, 3:15, and the lights go out in the bathroom, which was a separate electrical system. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, okay, maybe it's motion censored and I've been sitting here for too long. I don't know, but it scared me to death. And I screamed. So we went back to where we originally were together. I made him walk with me the whole time. I was scared to death. And when we got back up there to where we originally were, my NCRC was like, he was holding a paper and he was shaking a little bit. And he's like, I know y'all are messing with me. He didn't say it like that. He said it more colorfully, but I'm trying to keep it PG on here. And I don't remember what the paper said, but it was something scary, like take me to your leader again, but something else. I don't remember exactly. If Pacheco's watching this, he can comment. And me and Phillips, my guy, we were like, we swear we didn't do that. Like, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Hold on, let me get the honey and salt real quick. So the rest, we're all freaked out, okay? At this point, we just stay up for the rest of shift. No one goes to sleep. We're like, okay, if everyone's awake, maybe whatever, just in case it is something supernatural, maybe it won't mess with us if we're all awake. The rest of the shift goes on. We leave when it's our time. Next team comes on. The next time we come to shift, the next team was like, we forgot to tell them, okay? The next team was like, are you guys messing with us? What the heck? Blah, 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 blah. It's not funny. Like, we're gonna report you guys. Same thing had happened to them at the same time. To this day, I do not know what that was about, but we were freaked out, and there are cemeteries all across DC, definitely, like, where we were, it's just, there's so much history, and good things have happened in DC, but a lot of bad things have too, so if you believe in all that stuff, I don't know. That was not the only time in my military career I felt like I had experiences with supernatural, scary things. And I can share more of those stories. But, whew, that one, I got chills thinking about it. I remember I was praying so hard. Oh my gosh, wait, no, actually, I have to tell this story too, since we're on that subject. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna put my stuff away first. If you're wondering what I'm eating 3 dates stuffed with butter, covered in hot honey, and then salt. This is kosher salt. Normally I do Himalayan pink salt or sea salt flakes. And then this is hot honey. I normally don't do hot honey, but it has been nice, and this is what we have right now, so that's what I'm using. And then Kerrygold butter. It's very good. It's almost like a dessert and a fat bomb, so you're not as hungry. It's very satiating. Normally I measure it out. I do 3 dates and 25 grams of butter, but I've been doing it so much I can kind of, with my eyes, just eyeball it, and that's about 25 grams of butter. Why is this stove still on? Hold on, let me put this away. Okay, so the same deployment, the same mission. I lived on Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. If you know, you know. Richmond Drive on Joint Base Andrews. think anything has happened in these houses for them to be considered haunted, but I will say, and this did not happen on my second mission, and I was in a different house. So my first one, one night I was waiting for my team. We were going on shift. We were going to do something in uniform. I don't know what it was. And I was taking my time. I was early, you know, whatever. Well, I kept hearing somebody, and we live with roommates, so I thought it was my roommate. And I kept, like, saying her name, like, what's she doing? Like, hey, come here. No response. So then I check her location, and I realize she's at work. And I'm like, oh, what the heck? Our walls, they're townhomes, kind of. So you can hear your neighbors. The walls are super thin. So I just chalked it up to that. Whatever. I go downstairs to eat, like, a meal before we go. Next thing I know, I hear, like, it sounded like a slamming door. And I was like, what was that? Oh, whoa. She don't like the story. It's scary. So I was like, okay, maybe I was tripping. Maybe she is home. Maybe my roommate is home. And I saw the wrong location, because sometimes it doesn't update on time. I go up there. She's not up there. I go to my room. I'm like, oh, maybe something fell. Like, what the heck? All of my drawers in my dresser have been flung open. So I was like, that's weird. Really weird. But my dresser at the time was on a slant. So I was like, well, maybe my clothes, I don't know. While I'm upstairs checking that, I hear something else, like, sound like a slamming door again. I was like, but it's downstairs. I'm like, what the heck? Come on, baby, I'm trying to tell a story. I go back downstairs. All the cabinets in our kitchen were open. I dropped everything. I grabbed my phone and I sprinted from my house to my NCOIC's house, and I'm banging on the door. Pacheco, let me in. He was like, what? What's going on? And I'm like, I told him what happened. And he was like, what the heck? So I sat there with him, and I made them go back in there with me to get my stuff. After that, I stayed at my boyfriend's house the rest of the mission because I was so freaked out. I was so scared. And I will say that was the period of my life where I was like, I kind of like stepped away from my Christian faith and was like dabbling in other things. But honestly, I was like, ah, this ain't real. Like the crystal stuff, and my mom and grandma swear up and down I opened a portal or something like that. Like I was channeling spirits. I'm like, oh heck no. I made my gunner go in there. He saged the whole house. I prayed over the house. I was not messing with it. But yeah, that was, those were 2 ghost stories from 2021. There's this Instagram account called Tales from the Grid Square. If any of you guys are interested in hearing creepy or ghost stories from military personnel, it's on Instagram. And I thought about submitting some stuff to them, but I keep forgetting. But anyways, she's getting fussy. I don't know why. So I'm gonna go eat my dates. Probably rock this girl to sleep because it's 7 on the dot. She likes to go to bed around 7:30. And yeah, so that's my video for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I'm gonna keep it up until my ETS date, which is a little more than a month out from now. And yeah, if you have any like requests of stories, let me know. or any requests for anything military related, like experiences as a female, or what it's like being in air defense, or why the Army National Guard, why not active duty, funny stories, what's it like in the field, how was living in Europe for a year, DC, like, I don't know, the good, the bad, the ugly. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I will provide. But anyways, bye guys.